up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. We are back today with another lock extension install with a style tutorial, so stay tuned. So I'm going in and sectioning the hair off, and I'm going in with my 0.05 3-prong what you call this thing, a crochet needle. There you go. And I'm instant locking my client's hair before I attach the lock extension, because I feel like the lock extension is less prone to like have any issues with slippage and breakage. The parting style that my client chose to is square or grid or brick or however you want to call it. It's just square pattern, the square pattern. So I just section it off. We're doing like a 0.4 size lock extension, and that's how we want her locks to turn out when she decides to cut out the lock extension. So that's what we're gonna do. So after I install my instant locks, I go right in and I prep the lock and I fluff it out, go in with my 2-prong 0.05 crochet needle, and I make sure that I do an in and out motion, and I turn the lock as well as I do the in and out motion, if that make any sense. So after I do that, I make sure I make sure I turn it so that you don't have a flat lock, and I want to make sure that the hair is evenly distributed, and I just want to make sure that it just look as even and as seamless as possible. So I'm gonna go in as many times as I can without damaging the hair, and also like without going too hard on the lock. But I just want to make sure that there's no slippage or nothing, or no type of like, I just want to make sure that there is no seams. I just want to make sure it's seamless as much as possible when it comes to doing this service. So I'm just taking my time going in, and then after that I'll just move on to the next lock. I made this video a little longer than usual because I just wanted to make sure that I be thorough when it comes to showing y'all the complete process. Even though it's sped up, I just want to show y'all my personal technique. I ain't want to rush nothing. I am going to slow down some parts so you can see exactly what's going on, but I just want to make sure that y'all are getting like the full experience of how I go about this service. If you were to be a client, if you were to be a service provider, whatever you decide, I just want to let y'all know my personal technique. I usually do my technique where I do the instant locks. I do my whole row. I part the hair, instant lock, part the hair, instant lock, part the hair, instant lock. And then after I finish instant locking, I go in and do the extension right after I finish that full row of instant locks. So I do it like that because I want to make sure that the lock is thin enough. I just like to map it out first before I fully commit to attaching the lock extension, because I don't know, I just feel like that works for me. It makes me feel a little more secure instead of having like to cut the lock extension out and then redo it over. All I have to do, I mean, if I don't like something, all I would have to do is just take the instant lock down and then, you know, redo it to where I like it. So that's just how I do these things. That's how I do it. I don't know. This is just how I want to do it. And this is what makes me feel comfortable. And my clients don't complain. So, yeah. Y'all, this client has been trying to sit in my chair for, I would think like, I think it's been like 2 years. She's been trying to sit in my chair for 2 years, but what happened was she had to grow out her perm and get a trim. So I was like, I'm not doing no lock extensions on no perm. personally, because the hair is going to eventually break off. It may not break off. It may break off. But I don't want to take the chance where I'm like doing the in and out motion with the hair that's permed and is weak, and then it just breaks off because of a little bit of pressure. And I was just like, no. Anybody who know you, my clients, anybody who know me, any client that I have, know that I will not say yes because you paying me. I don't care. It's all about the hair, health of your hair. So I told her, I was like, grow that hair out, because I'm talking about, she was 6 weeks off perm, and she was like, yeah, I want to get these done, blah 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 blah. And I was like, no, I'm not doing your extensions. And she was like, please. And I'm like, no, I don't care. Just make sure you grow your hair out. She grew it out for a year, and after she blew it out, she grew it out for a year because I need at least like 3 inches to attach, 3 inches of natural hair to attach the lock extension and instant lock or whatever. So I just want to make sure that the process is as seamless as possible. I know you keep on hearing me say that word seamless, but I really just don't. I want it to be probably like the easiest process that my clients have to go through, because if you have perm on your hair, it's just not a good thing. Like it's going to eventually break up. It's something that you have to keep up. Just like when I tell my clients about coloring your locks, it's something that you're going to have to keep up, and it's not going to be as healthy if you don't keep up with it like you supposed to. It's like a baby. Like, it's just a lot of time and effort you got to put into your hair when you don't have to, and you could just be natural. So yeah, she waited like a year and some change to get in my chair, and she's fully natural now. I know it don't seem like it, but she is. I know what perm feel like, and that did not feel like perm. So yeah, after I do the install, I just go in with a wash. I just feel like that just make my extensions look so much like more natural. I just like the fact that it flow nice. It don't just be looking stiff, because I just, you already know how it look. Before I took her to the bowl, the hair was stiffiana. It was very, very stiff. It was stiff boots, and I did not like it. So I go in, I wash the hair like I would regularly wash any other client with natural locks. And this is the ultimate test for me, because if I see a lock slip off, and I don't be gentle either, and I ain't saying that I be rough, but I just be how I normally am when it comes to washing locks. I'm not doing no extra soft nothing. I'm trying to make sure that no matter what I do with the wash, the hair can stand this test. So when they go to, I want to make sure that my clients are as independent as possible. So when they decide to wash their hair, it's not like a whole, like, I'm giving them a speech like, oh, don't go home and wash your hair on your own because I don't know if, no. I need them to be able to wash their hair on their own, so they know what they hair feel like after I wash it. If it don't feel the same, something's off. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying like I'm the best or nothing. I'm just saying like they know what to expect when they come from me, so they can know if the hair has been washed correctly. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't got no locks slipping out or nothing like that. Then also, I just know how my books are. I know that I fill up in like 10 to 15 minutes. Like I said, I'm not trying to be like cocky or arrogant, but some of my clients know, or a lot of my clients know, all of my clients, if not some, and my YouTube subscribers and family know that it is kind of hard to book with me. So I just want to make sure that no matter what is going on, they are able to function without me. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a end all be all, like they stuck because they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because this lock extension thing is like a new, I guess, like wave. So some people kind of be scared. They just be not wanting to mess up. So I just try my best to, like, you know, do this test, let them know ain't no locks fall out, ain't nothing feeling loose. If I feel something loose, I tell them, and then I'll fix the problem. And then I'll be like, hey, we're gonna watch this area right quick, because we're gonna watch it and I'm gonna keep an eye on it, and I might like pre-book them for the next month because I want to see how that area is doing within that time, if I need to like do something different, do a different technique. But yeah, with all that being said, I do this test to make sure I do this test to make sure don't none of the locks come out on their pillow when they at home. Y'all already know I go in with my Design Essentials products. I go in with my O protein and henna. Depending on if the hair is dry, I might go in, instead of going in with my honey cream after my O protein and henna, I'll go in with my almond and avocado line from them, because I just feel like, from my experience, I got real dry hair. It helps with my moisture retention, and it helps my clients' hair receive moisture very well. If their hair is not that dry or not dry at all, I'll just do the honey cream. But you know, some people just need a little more TLC, so I'll do this honey cream shampoo and to restore the moisture, and I'll go follow up with my rosemary and mint conditioner by Design Essentials. I'm not sponsored by them people, but they do make a mean shampoo and conditioner combo. When I tell you this is my holy grail, this is my holy grail. And when I use Design Essentials, like if I don't have no Design Essentials around, I'm going to use Olaplex. So yeah, like that's my lineup. Olaplex is a little more expensive. I ain't gonna even lie to you. That's what I use for my clients who have color. But I just like that it's real moisturizing. You ain't got to worry about your hair being hella dry. So that's my lineup. And or like, you know, I might do something different if my client come in and they got psoriasis or seborrheic dermatitis, and I'll do something different from them. But I'll probably like make another video about that. But yeah, I just go in with my shampoo, and then I shampoo twice, depending on the client, how their hair is. I will shampoo more than twice, and then I'll go in with my conditioner, and I leave my conditioner in for how long the conditioner say to leave it in. And I need y'all to do that. If the conditioner say just rinse and repeat or whatever, just rinse it out. But if the conditioner say leave in for 3 to 5 minutes, leave it in for 3 to 5 minutes. That's what it's supposed to do. That's how it's supposed to work. And then I usually, when I put in my conditioner, I activate it by putting a little water to distribute it all around the locks, because, you know, conditioner, I ain't gonna say this conditioner, I personally feel like it's not hard to move and work in the hair. It literally melts to your body heat, G. Like, this is the best conditioner I've ever used. I don't like the almond butter one, but that rosemary and mint, it just make the hair so much more manageable. I love it. Like, it's the best thing ever. So my client wants jumbo 2-strand twist or rope twist, whatever you want to call it. And that's what we gonna do on her today. I think I did like four or five locks into the 2-strand twist. And when it comes to like when I retwist my clients right after they get the extensions, I'm not like reparting their hair, I'm just cleaning up the parts. And I don't use a lot of product. A little product go a long way. Like I don't have to slap a lot of gel on there. And if you guys are wondering what gel I'm using, the gel is linked below. It's don't judge me when I say this, but it's called Lock That Bitch Lock Gel. This shit, I mean, not, excuse my language, but that's what it's called. And I'm telling you, it's the truth. I literally tried every single gel out there, and I feel like this has been the best one. Like I used to use Lock-In, and this is no shade to anybody. I used to use Lock-In. Unfortunately, during the pandemic, some of the products inside of their product was changed, like the chemical situation. It just changed, and I feel like it didn't work well for me. It was just hard to wash out the locks. So I just had to stop using their product for a minute to find something that works best. The other ones, they just didn't have enough hold, but it was good. After, I don't know, but Lock That Bitch Lock Gel is literally been amazing. I ain't got no complaints. It's always consistent. The person, Jessica, shout out to Jessica G, customer service on point, black woman on. She's also a loctician in Louisiana. If you ever need your hair done, I definitely tag her in one of my links below. But I think her booking site is on the actual website to buy the gel. So yeah, I'm gonna just link that below. She is literally amazing. Customer service amazing. She just raw as hell all around. So yeah, tune in, tap in with her. But yeah, let's get back into this video. And like I said, always ask your clients, always ask your clients if the style is too tight before completing the style. So I do the style when the hair is damp. It's not like a crazy, you ain't dripping, like your hair ain't dripping when I'm doing your hair, but your hair ain't like dry when I'm doing your hair either. I just do it while it's damp. That's just what works best for me. And I know I dry it right after I style it, so sometimes the style can get a little tighter, so I try my best to accommodate the client because I know that's going to happen. So yeah, just make sure you asking your client like, hey, is this too tight? Before you finish the style, before you put a rubber band on it, hey, is this too tight? And they'll tell you like, yeah, this hurt, or no, this don't hurt. And sometimes like they'll lie. Sometimes they will lie and be like, no, it's fine. Whole time you looking at the back of their neck, and you could just tell like this is gonna cause some bumps. So what helps me is when I do my client styles, I make them tilt away from where I'm styling the hair. So like if I'm at the bottom of your neck, I'm gonna have you lean all the way down, lean your head all the way down, so that I can make sure that your neck don't be like bumping up. You can't even look left, right, side to side, and you just be toe up for a couple weeks until it loosen out. And so yeah, we definitely don't want to do that and cause traction alopecia. So always ask your clients if the style is too tight. This style, this extensions situation took about took about, I think about 8 hours. She had a lot of hair, y'all. Like, she had a lot of beautiful hair. So I had to, I don't know, like, that's why I do my consultation first, so I can kind of like get the gist of how many locks this person is going to need, how long it's going to take me, because like, if you got a certain amount of locks, I know how long it's going to take me to do this style, how long it's going to take me to just do your maintenance. So the install took about maybe like 5 hours. The install took about like 5-6 hours, and then it took me like an hour and some change, if not 2 hours, to retwist style and to make sure that her hair was completely dry. So that's how long it usually take about. I usually tell my clients, look, 8 to 10 hours, or if they got thicker hair, 10 to 12 hours at most. And I start at like 8 a.m. and I usually try to get my clients out no later than 5 or 6 p.m. But I still give myself that little window of grace just in case, like, you know, something pop off. They got to go to the restroom a lot. They're pregnant. They're hungry. I usually take bathroom breaks. I don't usually eat until I'm done, because I just noticed that in the past, when I take breaks, I move slower. Like, when I eat, I just feel like I move slower. So I prepare to, I eat breakfast, but like, as far as taking a lunch break, I'm not doing that. So I just want to make sure that I'm done as efficiently as possible without us being there until midnight, because I stayed till midnight to do some extensions before, and it was not fun. But yeah, so yeah, it usually take me till like, I start at 6. I start at 8 a.m. The earliest I usually start is at like 7 or 7:30, and then after that I usually finish them around 6. Yeah, it's not like a crazy process. I like put on TV shows. Me and my client talk some of the time. Sometimes me and my client talk the whole time. We be talking so long, we be talking so much, my lips be dry, because 8 hours of talking is insane. It's crazy. But yeah, I just like to make my clients feel comfortable, especially you're going to be spending all that time with me. You spend a lot of your time, you spend a lot of your money. I want to make sure that you're comfortable. No matter how much you spend, I don't care if you spend $1 with me. I still just want to make sure that you're comfortable. And I also let my clients know, like, look, if you don't want to talk, let me know. And they will. And I'll be like, okay. But also, I know that they meet some stylists who will be like, don't talk to me. Or either they'll like put on earphones to where they like block the client out. And I'm just like, dang, G, that's kind of messed up. But I am in the customer service industry, and I just want to make sure I provide the best service possible to my clients without making them feel away, if you get what I'm saying. Also, I want to let y'all know that I am coming to Las Vegas in February. I'll be there February 3rd through February 7th, and I'm going to be out there doing her. I was going to do her for one of the days, because I ain't just want to like book multiple days and then I didn't get enough clients or whatever. But yeah, it's seeming like that the 4th I'm going to be booked. I'm booked solid. So I'm gonna open up another day, and y'all can DM me if y'all want to book. I will be doing instant locks, lock extensions. I will be doing retwists and styles, just regular lock maintenance. I'll be doing starter locks. I just want y'all to, I want to showcase my work out there while I'm there. So, you know, if you're looking to get your lock started by me, if you live in California and you're going to travel to Vegas, or you live in the surrounding areas, or if you live in Vegas, definitely hit me up. You can DM me on Instagram. You can comment on my TikTok. Same thing as my Instagram, which is the Grooming Artist. And I'm going to get back to you as soon as possible so we can get you booked. And yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be a good time. I already got a few clients out there already. It's going to be a good ghetto time. One thing I know though, I ain't gonna even lie, I definitely enjoyed doing this set of locks. She was a really, really cool client, very respectful. I asked her, was I the same for her? She said yeah. And I know that she ain't gonna look like she was hype, but she was hype about these locks, G. So this is the before. You see all this beautiful hair. And I think she ended up having about like 130 something locks, maybe. So yeah, we went with the medium size locks, and then we did the 2 strands, the jumbo 2 strands, G. But yeah, this is the end of the video. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget, I'm gonna be in Vegas February 4th 2023. Book y'all appointments. DM me on Instagram, TikTok, whatever. Thank you.